Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adlina binti Sharuddin and my number metric is H18A006. My video reaction is about more emphasis on cuti-cuti Malaysia to revive tourism sector in tourism industry. And my news is from the start. Other than that, my video also relate with the current issue, which is COVID-19. Firstly, I agree with the content which is about news from the Star, which is in the tourism industry. Everyone know that tourism industry is one of the largest sector in the Malaysia. This is because tourism industry also contribute more into economy in Malaysia. I also agree with the content, which is the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture will review and help to promote domestic tourism to revive the tourism industry in Malaysia. This is because since pandemic in Malaysia, many things had to stop temporarily. This to prevent the spread of COVID-19 in Malaysia. The thing is happened since March 2020 and caused the whole of Malaysia need to stay at home, and the government also give the instruction for movement control order, which is MCO. This is also affect the tourism industry because there is no domestic tourism activity, and campaign for visit Malaysia in 2020 also cancelled. According to Datuk Seri Nancy, campaign Visit Malaysia 2020 had to be cancelled due this pandemic COVID-19, and this emphasized for campaign for Cuti-Cuti Malaysia. Other than that, she also mentioned that health is a priority, but economic country also need to be taken care of. In this content, I also agree that to revive the tourism industry, industry players also need to give some cooperation with the government in providing more creation and innovation in programmer. Next, to improve the quality of online travel service. This is also one of the way to increase profit for domestic tourism to back normal and improve the economic sector. I also agree with the content which the action of the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture to attempt the licensing fee for tourist guide, tour operator and travel agency. This is because over 5,000 employees in tourism industry were fired and lost their job due to the pandemic. And nothing I disagree with this content. Next, I think this new is present the issue about more emphasis on Cuti-Cuti Malaysia to revive tourism sector by using fact. This is because all the news given is true and based on fact, not according by their own opinion. Other than that, the fact is about pandemic COVID-19, and the COVID-19 really hit Malaysia, especially tourism industry, and made all the domestic tourism got cancelled. The issue is over 5,000 employees in tourism lost their job, and almost 40% company had cut and unpaid leave for their employees. For me, this new about more emphasis on Cuti-Cuti Malaysia to revive tourism sectors, and the issue coverage is accurate, and this is because all the news given based on fact and really happened in tourism industry during this pandemic. Other than that, campaign for Visit Malaysia 2020 also had to be cancelled because of this pandemic. Based on my opinion, I think this problem happening should be in the first place because to let everyone know what actually happened in tourism industry during this pandemic. Furthermore, the government and industrial players should back on track after pandemic to increase profit and economic growth. Lastly, my advice to the source of the problem, if it human related, this problem should be solved through more effective planning, which is the government and industrial player especially should play their role by help each other with doing promotion, give the best price and promote their best attraction place in Malaysia to attract more people to visit in Malaysia after this pandemic. Lastly, planning very well and support moral and help each other to solve the problem.